Guys, we have just sailed 14 hours to the most northerly group of islands in Scotland. And we did all of this to attend possibly one of the most bizarre festivals in the entire world. The Viking Fire Festival of Up Helly Aa. This is an experience that we are never going to forget. There you go, beautiful.
Thank you.
How are you?
Sorry, I was just like looking to see this magical pattern that is in here. Very interesting. I guess that's the maple syrup.
Okay, so you're exhausted.
I am very, very tired this morning. It was another rocky night. I mean, the joys of van life in Scotland. And then top that with van life in stormy weather in Shetland. We haven't really been sleeping great, have we? I just feel like I'm like a walking zombie.
Well, good morning everyone. As you can see, we've just woken up down by the seaside. We actually drove to here from our campsite for sunrise and it is a glorious day. It is actually the first kind of sunny day that we've seen that's moderately calm since we arrived onto the island of Shetland. In case you missed last week's video, it was a bit wild last week. That was the closest I've ever come in to crash my car. And so today is looking to be a much better day, and it's also very exciting because over the next couple of days we've got a huge event here in Shetland, which is the reason that we came. We sailed 500 miles through stormy seas to get all the way to here, so we're very excited about that. Oh look, they're all up there waiting for us. They're all there ready for their breakfast, it seems. Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. Oh, they're all coming to say hello. Hiya. So hopefully this one might be pregnant. Wee Shetland pony pups? Foals? Foals. You can tell I'm from the country. So we've come just along from our campsite at Scalawa, and a lovely local called Carol is actually running tours where she takes you in and introduces you to all the Shetland ponies, and she's been lovely enough this morning to actually take us in and introduce us to all of them. I think she said she's got about 32 in total, varying in different sizes. I didn't realise how many different sizes of Shetland pony you could get, but honestly this is one of the best days of my life. There's Highland cows and there's Shetland ponies, either of which I need to stop off and actually go and say hi to them because I just love them so much. Tune my hat. You're nibbling on my jacket.
So cute, aren't they?
So how was that then?
That was the best thing ever. I love them. I just want to take them all home. They're so cheeky, but so cute. They look so majestic when they're standing there all hardy on the hill and the wind's blowing their mane everywhere. It just gives them such a cool hairdo. I just love them. It's such a great experience, and we'll drop the details for Carol in the description, so if you're coming to Shetland you must give her a call, drop her an email and come and see these beautiful ponies because they're just, they've all got each unique wee personalities, haven't they?
From here we began our journey south down the mainland of the Shetland Isles to explore the stunning beaches that can be found down there. The sun was shining and the wind was calm, and we were getting a true appreciation of just how beautiful the landscape around here can be. Whilst trying to find our first stop of the day, we also got to experience that famous Highland welcome from the friendly locals, as we once again managed to find ourselves stuck somewhere where we simply should not be. I can see in my wing mirror now because it's so sunny.
Oh,
oh, for God's sake.
Do you need me to get out?
I might need to be honest. We followed the map to Spiggy Beach and we've ended up at someone's driveway.
That was my fault because I didn't check Google Maps before coming here. What, are you going to reverse all the way back up?
I'm going to need to.
Can you not do a turn?
I didn't even think this room.
No,
honestly, I think you need to jump out and help us.
Okay, right.
Quickly, go.
Okay, right. Oh, should have known. Should have known. I'm not entirely sure what the best course of action is here.
Sorry. See it on the map. It's over there now.
I know. So she's going to move that pick up.
Alright, I mean, I think I'm just going to try and turn where I was turning.
Well, she's saying we can try go up that hill.
How do we always find ourselves in these situations? We're doing it. We're doing it. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. You can do it.
Oh. Okay.
It's down here.
Right, okay.
Spiggy Beach, guys. Don't follow Google Maps. It's not. I can see it on the map. It's along here. There it is. There. Look, it's way down there.
True. I'm sure there was a road sign.
Aye, pointing this way.
Right.
The hotel up there. We just went down someone's driveway instead of going down to the actual beach. I tell you, it's a good thing that since we arrived into Shetland, the locals here have been nothing but friendly and welcoming and accepting of big washing machines trundling around, because we're in another little predicament where we're finding ourselves stuck, but they're so friendly. Is that not just so inviting?
It is actually inviting. I'm freezing right now though, but to be fair it does look nice. Also, look at my beautiful new gloves. Laurie's mum knits these and they're sold at the museum. I think the one in Lerwick maybe, or in Scalawa. And yeah, I'm so chuffed with them. I can actually use my phone, but they keep my hands warm. Campbell's got himself a new wee hat that was also knitted by Laurie's mum. So cute. So go and check them out if you happen to be in the museum. Find yourself a pair of locally knitted gloves.
Right, now's the test to see how much colder the North Sea is compared to the one in Scotland. Can I get it without getting my feet wet? Ooh, well that is chilly. Oh, it's not warm, babe. It is not warm. Oh my god. Aha, so this here is apparently Spiggy Beach. The last one we just went to there is actually Scousborough Sands. I wouldn't say it's as nice as Scousborough. It's a lot more dramatic, and it's kind of this more of like a fishing port kind of vibe. There's like a little croft hut that sits right at the top of it as well, and a wee slipway I guess they used to go and launch their boats from. But it is obviously a lot more exposed because the waves here are like massive compared to Scousborough Sands over there. I just think coming to places like Shetland just always reminds me of how much I just love island life. Like, we lived in the small island of Guernsey, which sits just between England and France, and it's amazing just how much Shetland reminds us of that, from everything from like the tight-knit communities that you get here to even just these kind of more isolated, peaceful and tranquil sights that you can experience with nothing but the sound of the waves to keep you company, and just that familiar clack of like rock on rock as the tide's getting pulled back out. I would say islands are definitely my favourite kind of place to be.
So we've just pulled in as we've been driving along the road here. It's absolutely beautiful, and we're admiring these seals that are lying on the beach down on Reddick Beach. So it's advised not to go down onto this beach because the seal colony do actually live there and we don't want to disturb them. We're just admiring them from up here, and it's absolutely beautiful, guys. Shetland is stunning.
That is absolutely stunning.
Wow. I feel like the view coming down here is one of the most beautiful views ever. On a day like today, it is just unreal.
We're at a place called St Ninian's Isle, and I think it's a tidal island. Like, at low tide you should be able to walk all the way across, and it's this big, just basically a big grassy island with some cliffs on it. It's at high tide just now, and I think also just because of how stormy it's been the past couple of days, like the swell is actually proper washing over the sand barrier that you would usually walk across, so you won't be able to actually go over and visit it. But the view is just absolutely spectacular. That is what we're enjoying.
I can see why those people in the motorhome next to us are just like sitting in their back lounge area looking out at that. I could sit and look at it all day. So stunning.
Okay guys, so now's the perfect opportunity for us to show you our brand new toy. We've actually been using this for the past couple of weeks now, and we are blown away by how much it's actually expanded our electrical opportunities. I guess especially just now, as you know, our fuse box isn't really working, so we're a little bit electrically depressed. Well, the BLUETTI, I think this is the AC70, it's our brand new electrical device, and this has changed the way van life, because now what can you do, baby? You can dry your hair. We realised that you can use your hair curlers, and best of all, since it's lunchtime, we actually realised that we can use our soup maker. Before we couldn't actually run this off the inverter because I think it peaks past 1500 watts. But the AC70 peaks up to 2000 watts and then runs 1000 watts. So it means that we can use our soup maker. So we're going to show you us using this just now.
Yeah, so you guys know I'm like a broken record when it comes to my hair dryer. Having a fringe can make it a little bit difficult when you're trying to style your hair in a van. And I mean, I've been using the little 12-volt hair dryers for a while, and when we were up in the North Coast 500, one of them nearly caught fire and Campbell had to throw it out the door into a puddle. It's just like made things a lot easier. Especially in winter, isn't it? Because I can dry my hair, I don't have to have my icicles on my head because I can actually dry it, and it means that we can make our own soup.
Yep, so we're all set up now. What I really like about this, actually, when I tried it out the first time when we were making soup, is it tells you how long of the battery capacity has got left on it as well. I think it's 768 watt hours it says here, and the good thing about it is it charges like so quickly. So when I was charging it up off the mains, it can go from 0% to 80% in 45 minutes. It is like rapid. And so guys, to celebrate the launch of this brand new BLUETTI device, the AC70, we've actually got a discount code for you. I'll put it on screen right here. It's H2H AC70, and I'll get you £30 off the launch price. It is the perfect little gadget if you are planning any kind of camping trip, or if you've been thinking about getting one of these power banks, then now is the perfect time to get it. And you can click the link in the description and go and get yourself that bargain today. Oh, here we go. Oh, steamy. Smells delicious, man. And it only took 20 minutes. After enjoying lunch with the view of the waves lapping upon St Ninian's Isle, we made our way back to the town of Lerwick to spend some time wandering around its cute streets. This quaint and beautiful seaside town sits full of cobbled streets and seaside buildings, some of which are famous from the worldwide hit TV show Shetland. As the sun set, we headed up to the natural vantage point of Fort Charlotte to get our bearings before the big event the next day. So we've decided to come down into Lerwick just to kind of round off the day while it's actually good weather and get a little reconnaissance of what we're going to be doing tomorrow, get to know the town a little bit more. And it's funny just how much of a big deal I guess this is going to be tomorrow. Like all the shop fronts have all got like Viking decorations in the front of them. And what did you see you saw in the shop window as well, Jim?
I'm even seeing, well, there's costumes in the window and even signs saying availability for nails before Up Helly Aa. So it is like a big deal over here, and I'm just so excited to be a part of it. It feels very special, doesn't it?
And just to round the perfect day off in Shetland, we're even being treated to a stunning sunset.
So you may remember we spoke about how our sink was blocked. Well, when I was in Tesco just there, I found a, what would you call it, drain unblocker tube thing, and we thought, why not give it a go? Campbell was buzzing, couldn't wait. He was like, this is going to solve all our problems. What happened?
I didn't really understand how our sink worked, and I was like struggling to kind of get it in, but it's because it goes down and then across the way rather than just straight down. So I unscrewed the sink that was full of water. Basically just the pipe just fell off the bottom of the sink, and I'm pretty sure the top of our fridge is now like soaking with sink water, so I need to go outside and go in from the back of it instead. And I'm still no closer.
Pitch black out there. Poor Ellie. I mean, we were just chatting today about how so incredibly grateful we are for our home on wheels, and like where she takes us, and how, like, you know, just how in love with Shetland we are, and how amazing it is that we can bring our van here. But it makes you really appreciate when she's working, when things are going well, and we can just go park up. We don't need to worry. We've got running water, we've got heating, we've got gas, we've got non-blocked drains. Things are amazing when it's like that. We're very grateful this trip though, however, that we have managed to make things work, but it is a reminder of how tough van life can be sometimes when everything just falls apart. And I wouldn't really say either of us, well, particularly me, are very handy. And I think because we didn't build the van ourselves, so we don't know the ins and outs of the layout and how it all works and how to fix things, which doesn't make it any easier either.
Right, so I think I need to basically go in at it from the outside. I think if I take this off, then the fridge is basically on the other side of it, because that's like the kind of fridge cover, I guess. Yeah, so it's not going to work. It's basically I think I need to go at it from the inside because I can't actually get to the bottom of the pipe. It's just so complicated, these kind of things, because it's all like pieced together, so I can't actually get to where the pipe would be blocked. I've got no idea where it's blocked. Well, another night I'll try and solve it.
Good morning! So today is the day. We are currently driving from the campsite. We're going to go and park up at Laurie's house. It is 8:20 and I think it's going to be starting soon.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And it's a gorgeous day as well, blue skies.
Flight time! So if you are coming to Shetland for Up Helly Aa, I would really recommend going into the tourist information and picking up some of the little leaflets. It's really handy, can give you a lot more information into what this festival is all about. And would you believe there is actually an Up Helly Aa song? I don't know how it goes yet, so I'm not going to sing it, but it gives you the words for it.
The day started off with the unveiling of the galley and the Jarl squad costume designs, and the atmosphere of the town was simply electric.
So we're just waiting outside the British Legion. We can see the beautiful galley ship sitting outside, and I think they're just about to walk past now.
As they marched along, the town was alive with the sound of music and cheer as everyone sang the Up Helly Aa songs and cheered on the geysers. The atmosphere was simply incredible in this small town, but as we would soon discover, it was after sunset that the real party began. So we are now on our way to the torchlight procession, where they're lighting up over 1,000 torches, and then they basically go a little march along the street and then throw the torches into the Viking longship that we actually saw earlier on. Our friend Laurie's also given us some very flattering survival suits. This is a part of the night I've been actually the most excited about. It's the part I saw on TV and it just looks surreal. There is something really quite magical about old traditions like Up Helly Aa. The way they draw thousands of people from every corner of the world to come and share one unforgettable moment together. Strangers all sharing the bond of experiencing one special night in a beautiful place far out in the middle of the North Sea. We made some friends for life on this trip to Shetland, and although at times it seemed like the wildest trip of our lives, it is for that exact reason that it will go down as one of the best adventures that we have ever had. Now, would you believe it if I said the ferries are cancelled today? And I can see why.
Are they cancelled today as well? They were cancelled yesterday.
They were cancelled yesterday, they're cancelled tomorrow, I think. Actually, they're sailing today on that ocean. I do not envy them. It does leave us in a bit of a predicament, I think, over the next couple of days, as they seem to be kind of getting cancelled very last minute, and it's just not known whether they're going to go ahead or not. Like I said, yesterday was cancelled, but it's because it was hitting like 70-mile-an-hour gusts. And then I just heard that Friday's, which is tomorrow's, cancelled. And I don't know if they're just sailing it today because they're feeling so much pressure, because there's so many people that have come up here for Up Helly Aa that they need to get off the island. But yeah, we're sailing on Saturday, which is the day after tomorrow, and we're just crossing our fingers that our ferry's actually going to go ahead. But we're crossing them even harder that the weather's going to die down and they don't just push it ahead when they maybe shouldn't be sailing.
So as Campbell said, Up Helly Aa was a wild night. One I feel like if you get the opportunity to experience, you have to come up to Shetland for Up Helly Aa. It's just, I can't even explain it. Like, from going from the torchlight procession onto like the halls, where it was just so bizarre but so much fun. So much fun. We were absolutely exhausted yesterday, but brilliant night. As much as you can possibly hear the wind out there, it is a bit calmer. Well, it's one of the calmer days that we are due to have. Like from tonight, it's picking right up again, and we thought we'd just better make the most of it, get out and try and squeeze in another little sight. So we've come up to Ishness, and I'm sure we're going to get to see some pretty rocky seas out there too. I don't know why, but I feel really nervous to drop Ellie off at this freight. I feel like I'm dropping off my child to go on like a really big rocky adventure that is obviously completely safe but just feels like really wild, and oh god, she's going to be without us and I feel really bad about it.
Yeah, we're about to go and drop her off for the freight ship that leaves tonight because there's no availability basically on it for passengers. Then we're going to be getting a passenger ferry tomorrow night. This has all come about just because of the storms and everything. Our ferry got cancelled a couple of days ago, so we've just been kind of hanging around Shetland. And tonight Ellie's going on a boat, but then we're going to go and stay at a friend's Airbnb who's luckily hooked us up. Oh, I'm going to miss you.
Right, there's travel tablets in the cupboard, Ellie.
Yeah.
Well, is there, if we've not packed them for us. There should be some spare ones up there.
Bye, Ellie.
It's so cozy.
So we actually checked into here last night just to actually get most of our bags in, and just because I think we're a bit fed up with like getting blown around and just the weather and stuff. So
we'll just give you a really, really quick whistle stop tour. Heating, very much necessary in winter, and it is delightful. We've got a lovely little bathroom with some Shetland soaps, which is really, really nice as well. There's another bedroom in there, but we're not using that one. Very big, spacious bedroom, plenty of space, plenty of light, really comfortable bed. We've got a kitchen, fridge, washing machine, and here is the main attraction, the living room. Fireplace, big TV, and the most beautiful view out across Scala. Honestly, I could sit here and watch it all day. This morning the weather was battering off these windows and it was like a sleet storm, and it was all just building up, falling on the windows and just building up the window, and we just felt so snug and cozy. Felt a little bit guilty leaving Ellie out there on her own, but it was lovely, honestly.
oh, we made it back to Aberdeen. She made it here alive.
I know, and so did we.
And so guys, that marks the end of our Shetland adventure. Did you have fun?
What a trip. Honestly.
What a trip. Wild. But I'll never forget it,
No.
and one of the best trips that we've actually done.
Sure.
And I guess that's it until next time. I don't know actually where we're going to now. I think we've got a couple of Scotland trips planned, and then later on in the month we're heading off somewhere very, very exciting.
Massive bucket list trip where we're going to this place and hiring a van and travelling on a road trip, which is like so surreal.
We'll let you know about where we're going exactly in the next one. If you've already watched our kind of yearly catch up, I guess you'll already know. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give a big thumbs up. It lets us know we're doing the right thing, and we'll see you again in the next one.
See ya!